All right, folks, so it's Wednesday morning. I'm arriving here in Fort Smith, Arkansas, about to make a right turn into the backside of the Gerdau plant to deliver this load of shred I picked up yesterday down in Texarkana. I've never delivered shred back here before, but we'll get in here and see how it works. So they got a scale here. You go in on the right and walk up to the window here in the front, and then he'll tell you what to do. The only other time I've been here, I was going to Phoenix Services to get loaded with mill scale, so I think we'll be going to a different section of the yard to drop this stuff off. So, all right, I'll try to show you some. Okay, so I got checked in. Had to take my tarp off. You know, they have a camera up there, so they want to see what you're bringing in. They gave me a little map and some instructions on how to find the place. Sounds like it's way, like I got quite a ways to travel back through here. But anyway, and they're kind of funny here at Gerdau. Even when I drove for Maverick, they do not want you, while you're on their property, to be on your trailer for any reason. So even if I need to sweep out, which I will, you have to do it off their property. Now I can kind of see if you're in a flatbed, they don't want you up on your trailer, but on these enclosed trailers, that seems a bit extreme, but you know, rules are rules. So anyway, here's the stop sign. This battery's about to go dead, so I'm probably not going to get all the way back here. But the Phoenix Services, where you load to get mill scale, is here to the left. But I'm supposed to take a right here. And then continue to the right. So I'm going to be going into territory I've never been before back here. I'm waiting for this pickup truck to come by. All right. No, it's not that right. 5 sets of railroad tracks. Okay. All right, maybe. And their trucks and equipment has the right of way, so that's why I'm stopping. I got several of their vehicles coming down through here. But maybe this is not as far as what I thought, because I can see the old blue scale house back here that he was talking about off in the distance. So, all right, I got to pull over here. All right, so I made that turn and over the 5 sets of railroad tracks. And And then I've got 2 more railroad tracks here. And the dump spot I'm looking for is called S12. And let's see, we've got to make sure we're stopping for railroad tracks. Because they do have stuff moving around here. There's a magnetic lifter back there about 30 yards to my left that's moving on the tracks. So, all right. Just giving you a look. So this is the old scale house he was talking about. So I'm thinking that S12 is going to be around here somewhere. Maybe it's this. I don't know. I'm looking. I've heard it was a tricky place to back into. Oh, that must be it right there, because I heard it was a huge water hole there that we'd be dumping into. So this spot immediately to the right is labeled 13. Well, I guess that one with the big hole, water hole, is 12. Although I don't see us. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get backed up there. That's where I'm dumping, just to the right. More later. All right, folks, so I'm heading out of Gerdau. I didn't get any footage of that dump because another Oakley driver pulled up there and was waiting on me to get out of the way. But I tell you, what a messy. You basically had to back up into that water hole as close as you were comfortable. You know, and it's about a foot deep. So I actually pulled up, back up, and opened my gate so I wouldn't be in the water, and then backed up, you know, quite a ways. But, you know, it's just not, for a place that's so conscious about safety and can't get on your trailer and all that kind of stuff, hard hat, PPE, which is all fine and pretty normal. To have a place like that where you can't even see where your rear tires, you know, your trailer is sitting to dump. Not safe, not safe. So, I've already called Joey, dispatcher. He's sending me straight back empty to Texarkana to get another load of this stuff. Coming straight back here. So, that's what I'll be doing, just a repeat. So there you go. I've still got my tarp open because the other guy back there said they prefer you to have your tarp open, you know, so they can see that you're empty as you leave. So once I scale out here, I'll have to pull off the scale and get my tarp pulled back over. So that's how it goes. Maybe on my next trip up here I can get a little more footage of the dump. All right, everybody, quick update for you. I'm on 30 East, heading into Texarkana, about 18 miles from my shipper there in, what's it called? Well, it's in Texarkana, Arkansas, but it's called Tri-State Iron and Metal. But Dispatcher Joey just called and told me that we're still picking up at the same place, but he's not going to send me back to Gerdau and Fort Smith. Instead, I'm going to Jackson, Tennessee, to the Most Incorporated, where I started out this week delivering to. So that's good. That's a better trip, more miles. So I like that. That's good. Anyway, hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get in and out of this place fairly quickly. I should, probably even quicker than yesterday, now that I know my way around in there, how it works. Okay, I'll try to show you some when I get there. All right, folks, we're turning into Tri-State Iron and Metal Company, just like we did yesterday, except the line is much smaller. That's good. So I know that I have to take my tarp off before I get on the scale, so I'm gonna jump out real quick and do that, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, so we're here at Tri-State Iron and Metal, and I'm getting a different product than what I got yesterday. Today I'm getting, what's it called, Mark? Cast aluminum? Just recycled aluminum pieces. But my loader is over there. You'll see him when he comes back. He's already put, what, 3 scoops in? So, still got a ways to go. But you can see the ramp here. This is Mark, by the way. Say hey, Mark. He was saying that this is just leftover stuff that's will actually eventually go to the landfill. But he's bringing the metal from over there in the storage bin. And this is just a ramp for the front end loader. And there's the scale down there where I came in and we'll exit. Like I said earlier, this load's going to Most Incorporated in Jackson, Tennessee. So here we go. He's going to lift it up and get a weight on it. He's shooting for, you told him 23 tons, right? 23 tons. Because I'm low on fuel. I don't want them to just shoot for 80,000 pounds. I end up not having any room for fuel. Yeah, for aluminum, that's a pretty dense load right there. So Mark, you said this stuff was mainly leftover or recycled car engine parts? Engine blocks. And that's what Most Incorporated does, is they melt all that metal down and remake engine blocks. So the way I came in is from the scale there, I just did a hard turn and then backed into here. Yesterday I went around that way to the back for the shred. So quite an operation, you guys. So y'all, Mark, do y'all just take all kinds of metal? I mean, you've got people from around here just bringing all kinds of metal in. Y'all just sort it, tear it apart, sort it, and then sell it to trucks like me going to put it back in the market. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, guys, well, I guess that's enough. Y'all seen this before. More later. All right, everybody. Well, we're about 5 miles gone from that pickup back there. Trying to get out of Texarkana and back on 30 eastbound toward Little Rock. This worked out really good. That's what I like about this Oakley in-dump gig. And I know a lot of you guys have made comments to me about some of the junky, messy, muddy places I have to go now, and that's all true. For sure. But I spend a lot less time waiting for loads, getting loaded, securing loads, tarping loads, unsecuring loads, untarping loads, waiting to get unloaded. I mean, it's probably 10 or 15 hours a week. I say, like that load right there, you know, I didn't clock it. but I'm gonna say I was in and out of there in probably 40 minutes. From the time I pulled in to the time I got back out on the road. So that's good. Well, it looks like traffic up here is moving very slowly. Well, just as I was talking about saving time, here we go. I don't know, looks like they got some road work. Down to one lane maybe. Anyway, more later. All right, folks. I just delivered back there to the Most Incorporated in Jackson, Tennessee. I was hauling, it's a little bit different than any other load. You know, I've probably delivered to that place back there 5 or 6 times in my short career with Oakley. But this was the first time I delivered this aluminum product, and it got unloaded outside. Super windy, but I didn't get any footage because, again, you know, they have signs up saying no cameras and all that. So, but I realized, and I've called my dispatcher to report this, see what he wants me to do. But I've got a trailer tire that's got a slow leak. I actually can see the nail head in the tire. You know, it's still holding some air, but it's definitely lower than it should be. So he's got me going up here to a Love's in Jackson, about 14 miles from here, and I'll get that tire fixed and then call in and get my next load instructions. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of a lackluster day, it looks like. I mean, it's already Thursday. I had an 11:30 appointment, which, you know, wasted several hours. It would have been better for me if I could have had a, you know, an 8 or 8:30, 9 o'clock appointment. You know, I had time to do that. Even earlier than that, but I don't even think they start till about 7:30. Anyway, that's how it goes. So we'll go up here and get this tire fixed. Oh, plus they were behind. They had a lot of trucks coming in today, they told me. Because right now it is after 12:30. I had an 11:30 appointment, so I was even probably 20 or 30 minutes late getting in there for my appointment time. So they were, you know, normally they're pretty good with their appointment times and quick unloads, but today it was a little slower, just due to the volume, I guess. But anyway, that's what's going on. Gonna go get this tire fixed and then we'll see what's next. So guys, I'm here at the Love's in Jackson, Tennessee, and I'm getting a tire patched up. Show you, the guys are inside there patching it up right now. I'll give you a look at it. They've got the exterior wheel off of this axle, and the inner wheel is the one that had the leak, and they're inside patching it up right now. So hopefully they'll have it back on there and ready to roll in the next 20 or 30 minutes. Yep, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and call Joey and see if he can give me an order that I can get ready to pick up.